A child has been killed and 3 people have been rushed to hospital after a shooting in Piri section, Soweto. The gunman arrived in a quantum vehicle. Our reporter Aviwe Mtila is on the scene. Aviwe, what can you tell us about the details of this tragic incident?
Somber mood at the Piri extension. I just visited the family moments ago where 7-year-old Bongani was shot in the early hours of this morning. The incident happened at 2 a.m. where we understand 4 gunmen essentially went in and then just sort of harassed the shacks there. A fight ensued with Ulebohang Pofumlo, one of the ladies we spoke to just a bit earlier on. She herself has a band-aid where she was hit with the gun itself and being saved by her son, 15-year-old, who took a stick, we understand, and hit one of the gunmen there. But didn't stop there. They went outside the house where they essentially fired more shots. That's where the 7-year-old got hit by the bullets. The scene already has been cleaned up, but you can see traces of the blood there. You could also see the bullet holes that were left in some of those shacks. Now we just outside the Morocco police station where the community essentially was here earlier on, and in fact, in speaking to Lebohang, he says that no accountability has happened from the police's side. He says that they went there to take statements and they haven't really been effective. And I spoke to Captain Mavela Masondo myself just moments ago, who's still verifying exactly what happened, and he did say that he'll come back to me with better understanding.
Aviwe, do we have any indication at this stage regarding the motive for this attack?
It's still unclear at this stage. Quite confused, Lebohang Pofomla telling me that she doesn't know the gentleman at all. Tried to describe one of them who was wearing a cap and shorts, a bit chubby as she explained, but has never seen these gentlemen before. And there was nothing taken, essentially, just a minor fight essentially happened between them and the gunman, where the gunman then went outside, but nothing was taken at all. Quite confused family at this stage, and the death of the 7-year-old, of course, devastating the family at this stage. Still unclear as to exactly why this incident happened. But in talking to some of the family members, they say that an incident of this nature had happened before, but just one gunshot had rang, and we understand community members came out and then those people fled. We're not sure at this stage if this was the same group of men that had attacked the family earlier on.
Aviwe, could those on the scene give you a number of gunmen who took part in this attack?
We understand it's 4 at this stage, and they were driving a white Honda at this stage, and we are told one of the neighbors may have taken the registration number, but that's where they are blaming the police and not being able to trace it effectively at this stage. Some of the links that we're trying to make ourselves with the provincial police to try to understand what they're doing from their side, because the family is complaining that nothing has been done. Hence, they came here, leaving some 30 minutes ago. The community members quite disgruntled with these Morocco police policemen, saying that they have not been effective at all in trying to solve exactly what led to the death of 7-year-old Bongani, as well as the 3 that are injured, excluding Lebohang, who herself has a band-aid. But we understand 3 people are in hospital at this stage. 7-year-old passed away on the scene.
Aviwe, can you give us any update on the condition of those 3 people who were rushed to hospital?
We haven't gotten any clear indication at this stage. You'd understand that the family is still somber, and they're still trying to grapple to exactly what happened. We understand one of them was shot in the head, and 2 suffered even bullet shots, 1 in the leg. Not sure exactly to what extent the other person was shot at, but there hasn't been an indication as how they're doing in hospital at this moment. But you can understand the severity of shots that were in the head. Her herself, Lebohang Pufumla, the lady that we spoke to, was hit by one of the guns, essentially, and was saved by the 15-year-old son, who took a golf stick and was hitting these 4 perpetrators with those golf sticks. Hence, they managed to go outside the house, and then they fired from outside the house.
Thank you very much for that update. Certainly a very tragic and inexplicable incident taking place in Soweto in the early hours of this morning.